Brief history of Jin Dynasty. Sima Yi establishes the clan's foundation through military success and bureaucratic influence. In 249 AD, the incident at the Gaoping tombs places the Sima family in total control. The sons navigate court intrigue to maintain a tight grip on the regency. Sima Zhao commands the forces that conquer Shu Han in 263 AD. His military achievements earn him the highest possible rank beneath the emperor. Sima Yan, known as Emperor Wu, prepares to formalize the family's sovereignty. In February 266 AD, Emperor Wu compels abdication and establishes the Jin dynasty. The dynasty achieves the reunification of China in 280 AD by conquering eastern Wu. The empire initially experiences a cultural and economic revival under Emperor Wu. To prevent isolation, he grants autonomous governance to 27 imperial princes. This decentralization is intended to safeguard the throne but creates heavily armed rivals. His death in 290 AD leaves the throne to the disabled Emperor Hui. The new emperor is a pawn in power struggles between his empress and princes. Empress Jia's manipulations trigger a period of devastating civil wars. Initial political struggles in Luoyang involve the execution of the regent Sima Liang. In 301 AD, the usurper Sima Lun briefly takes the throne, sparking a coalition. The conflict escalates into a series of full-scale civil wars across the Central Plains. Fighting destroys the empire's infrastructure, leading to massive depopulation. Honorable princes like Sima I attempt to protect the capital but face betrayal. Shifting alliances see different princes vying for control of the regency. The princes increasingly rely on 5 barbarian tribes as auxiliary troops. The exploitation and heavy taxation of these tribes reach a breaking point. The conflict leaves the central government bankrupt and the military exhausted. The structural fragility of the Jin state invites external disaster. In 304 AD, Lu Yuan declares independence and founds the Hanjiao state. Crippled by internal strife, the Jin cannot muster an effective response. In 311 AD, the capital of Luoyang is razed by the forces of Wuchang. The emperor is captured and eventually executed, marking a catastrophic blow. In 316 AD, Changhan falls, resulting in the surrender of Emperor Min. Millions of Han Chinese flee southward across the Yangtze River for safety. This mass migration causes a major southward transfer of Central Plains culture. In 317 AD, the Eastern Jin is established, though its power is limited. The dynasty becomes a consular monarchy, dependent on northern refugee clans. The north enters a prolonged era of fragmentation under various tribal rulers. The influx of elites catalyzes the Sinification of southern China. Powerful gentry clans monopolize high government positions in the new capital. Minfa politics define the Eastern Jin, where clans hold the true power. Friction between northern elites and southern aristocracy weakens the regime. Some generals, like Huan Wen, reclaim lost territory, but harbor imperial ambitions. The deled former Qin briefly unifies the north and prepares to invade the south. In 383 AD, Fujian launches a massive invasion to destroy the Eastern Jin. Xie An and Xie Xuan command a small Jin force of only 80,000 elite troops. The Battle of Fei River becomes the defining military engagement of the era. Disorganized Qin conscripts fleeing in panic as the Jin army strikes. The defeat ends the threat of northern unification for another century. The victory ushers in a brief period of domestic prosperity and safety. Success on the battlefield increases the power of military generals over the court. The rise of General Lu Yu signals the eventual end of the Sima Jin. The 9-rank system rigidifies social class, favoring powerful clans exclusively. Social ossification leaves the upper ranks reserved for the hereditary elite. In response to corruption, the Xuanshui Neo-Taoism movement emerges. Scholars emphasize naturalness and the learning of the mystery. Intellectuals use witty debates to avoid the dangers of the Jin court. The seven sages of the bamboo grove become icons of nonconformist rebellion. Jikang's execution by Sima Zhao symbolizes the tension between the state and freedom. Tao Yuanming develops pastoral poetry, celebrating a recluse's simple life. Calligraphy reaches its pinnacle under Wang Ziji, setting standards for generations. Buddhism takes deep root as traditional Confucian systems fail to provide stability. In 420 AD, the Sima Jin dynasty is finally dismantled by the Liu Song. The Sima Jin leaves a legacy of demographic and cultural transformation in the south.